Okay, food goes in your stomach. A human, when a human eats, food goes in you put it in your mouth first. Then what happens? You chew it, and then Maria, you digest it. And so your body uses a lot of the nutrients. Then what happens after you digest your food? Does it stay in you forever? Well, how does it get out? Huh? Mm-hmm. Pooping. That's how you get rid of it. An owl is different. Finn, tell us again nice and loud how an owl is different. It pukes up. And that's what an owl pellet is. I have right here in this little ball. This is my leftovers from Parkwood this weekend. This is an owl pellet. Someone went investigating in the woods and uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, so right here on the screen, yeah, here we have an owl pellet. Now let's look. The first thing we need to follow a procedure. So like all good scientists, we have to make sure we're safe. So I'm going to use this mask as my safety goggles. And we're going to follow the procedure. Brian, read number 1. Why do you think I'm putting it, oh my, why do you think I'm putting it on a sheet of paper? Duran? Okay, so it might be easier to see. What else do you think I want to use a sheet of paper? Krista? Ugh. So what? Yeah, I don't want to be messy. I don't want things to be all over the desk. Because would that be very sanitary? No. Did you find it in your woods? Okay, so number 1 says, place an owl pellet on a sheet of paper. Measure its length. How can you do that? How can I measure its length? Okay, so Ava's going to come up here, and she's going to use this ruler. I'm going to zoom in. You can see better. Miss Jameson, would you mind shutting off a couple sets of lights?
At 12, 11, and 12, and 8 and 9.
Okay.
8 and 9 on that side, 11 and 12 on that side.
Okay, so go ahead and let's use the centimeters. I don't want to put these lights on. Okay, why don't you guys focus on the screen and not on the lights? Okay, so let's again set the ruler down, Ava. And then we'll kind of put it right at the end. Okay, so if here's one end, and we're going to measure to here, it's about how long? What do you see? 3 what? 3 centimeters. So you guys are going to go to where it says owl pellet observations on page 161. And you're going to write down 3 centimeters. Thanks, Ava. For your goodness, in case you. 3 centimeters. Okay, Colin, what's step 2? Okay, so now I'm going to take, do you know what this is called? Okay, is there a reason why you're yelling out? Maria? They're not tweezers. Tweezers are something that you usually use at home to pluck your eyebrows or to get a splinter out. This is something that scientists use and doctors use. It's a different type of tweezer. Izzy? Say it nice and loud. Yes, these are forceps. Very similar to tweezers. What are they used for? What do we use this for, Carter? Right, to remove things. Why might you use these and not your fingers? Tanya? Okay, keep yourself safe. Hayden? Really dirty. Corday? Pick up what size objects? That's not a size. Maria? Small things. Okay, so if you flip the page, I'm going to start dissecting, and we're going to be looking for these things. Look in the chart. In this chart, we're going to be looking for skulls, other bones, teeth, and fur or feathers. Okay, so I'm going to dig in. Yes, it's hard. And if you listen, you can hear it crunch. Let's have Izzy, Ava, Riley, Tanya, and Riley. Why don't you guys want to take turns? We'll just filter everyone through here. Come up and look. You can observe from both sides and tell me if you see anything for me to pick out. Ugh. Right here. You guys can come on that side too. After you look and observe, you can go ahead and sit back down. They're hard to pick up. So this is why I don't use chopsticks. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh, lots of bones. Do you see any feathers? I don't know if there's dirt. Ugh. All right, ladies, go ahead and sit down. Now, Miss Jameson, could you call like another row of a few kids up to look? Yeah. Yeah, I was like kind of going on the outer rim first, and then.
Okay, we'll do Nathan, Brian, Hayden, Julian, Colin, Nevaeh.
And if you're farther, ooh, there's a feather. If you're farther back and you want to just move up and sit in front of the screen, you can. Get your fingers out of there. Tell me, you don't have anything protecting you. What are you pointing to, Nathan?
To your right, the thing sticking out. Yeah.
Here?
No, right. No, that. Yeah.
The bone?
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't close it because I'm recording the Zoom. Because it'll log it off.
I see a bone
On the ground?
like on.
Okay. Ooh, that looks like a fingernail.
Oh, it's something loose.
There you go. Can you still see Colin?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think, is that another feather right here? It's hard to tell what's a feather and what's like fuzz. Ooh, look at that thing. Looks like a claw. Yeah, good one. All right, why don't you guys go and sit down? We'll filter another group up.
Okay, raise your hand if you've not been up here. Maria, Carter, Julian, Yvonne, Finn. Anybody else not? Carissa, come on up.
It looks like fur.
It does look very furry.
Oh, there's a lot of
Here,
fur.
come over here.
And
Watch this
claws.
cord, Finn.
That's a lot of fur. I didn't know it was fuzzy.
Ugh.
Oh, ew. Little fish.
You can back up a little
right
bit.
there.
You guys can still see.
It
You
looks
have
like
good
right
eyes.
there it has like
Right here?
a bit.
Yeah.
No.
That looks like a bone, but no. I see a bone. Yeah,
I see a bone too. I see a big bone.
See a big bone? Tell me which way to move it. You gotta back up a little. Your head's
it's
in the
like
way.
shiny and black.
Right here?
Move over a little bit the wrong way. Right there.
This.
Yeah, it looks like something crumpled up, like a bugger, like a shell.
Oh, it looks like pencil shavings. I don't know what
That
that
looks
is.
like a shell right there.
More bones.
This is probably a bird.
Oh yeah, there's a bone.
All right, you guys can go ahead and sit down. We'll see if there's anyone else.
I see a bone.
Just sit down.
Right there.
Damien, come on up today. Not have alligator arms because I can't see you.
Well, then, if they can't put, if they're too tired to put their hand up, then I guess they'll just rest at their seat. See anything else? You guys see anything else I should pick up?
I see a little feather.
Yeah, where do you see feather?
That's right.
Here?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell what, ooh, I'm getting the chills. It's hard to tell what's fuzz and what's a feather. I think there we got some feathers. Where at? Over here? Right here? Oh, there's another bone. Okay, let's start counting some of these things. What else do we need to put in our chart? We need to, did we see any skulls? No, I didn't see any, and I've been kind of crunching this stuff to see. So under skulls, we should put what? 0, and I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I hear crunching, but I don't know if that's just. Okay, so we have 0 skulls. What's the next column, Riley? What's the next column say? Other bones. Did we find other bones? All right, Tiana, since you're the birthday girl, you want to come up and count them? I'm going to let you hold these. And you're just going to point to them. Just use it as a pointer almost. Don't pick them up. Just point and count how many bones you found.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
How many?
14.
Okay, 14 other bones. So in your chart, you're going to write 14 other bones. What's the next column, Damien? Teeth. Tanya, pick someone to come up and see if they can find any teeth. There you go. You see anything that looks like a tooth?
No, that's a... These like look like
You
shells.
think that could be like a claw tooth, or is that like a
That's
claw
like
from
a
a fingernail? You
claw,
think?
I think.
Fingernail. There's a lot of things that look like
Oh,
eggs.
jeez.
Oh, you'll find that one in your hair later.
That's like a...
No, stickers.
No teeth?
What's that?
Uh,
No.
A lot of it looks like lint to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so teeth, we're going to put 0. Did we find fur or feathers? Yes, so I don't think they want you to count that. We're going to put yes. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Did we see any skulls? So that's a 0. Tanya, can you tell Hayden how many bones you counted? Okay. It asks us to describe the feather and fur. What would you say it looks like? You can put looks linty. It looks like dirt. Sure. Then okay. It could be just regular animal fur. Okay, so now we're going to analyze and conclude. So we need to draw a conclusion. What can you infer about the diet of an owl? So think about the things that we found. Just talk nice and loud. What do you think this owl was eating? So think about the size of the animals. Do you think they were eating big or small animals? Nevaeh? Why? Who agrees? Small. Why small? The bones are so tiny. So you're going to write down, the owl was eating small animals because the bones are tiny. Small animals because the bones were so tiny. What other kind of animals do you think it ate based on what we found? Finn? Uh-huh. Okay, so Finn thinks it might have eaten a bird because it sees some feathers and a claw. Nathan? What, honey? A lizard? Why a lizard? Say that again? Okay. I wasn't thinking about a lizard. I don't know how. Maybe because they have short legs. Okay, Izzy? Nice. One thing that we do know, we found a ton of what? A ton of bones, and what else? Claws, but how about like, this is one reason why I think it wouldn't be a reptile. We can't really see anything that looks scaly. What did you see? Like, what kind of body this animal must have had? Colin? Something really furry, because we found so much fur. So I think we could probably draw the conclusion that it ate a really furry or feathery animal. Okay, and the last one. How does examining an owl pellet help you learn about the ecosystem of an owl? Corday? Very good. Exactly. It tells you what the owl eats and what types of animals it preys on. Good job. Write that down.